let's go ahead and get into our spoilers. Spoiler talk for this.
Yeah.
Bro, holy shit. The first 10 minutes of this had me dying.
Dude, it was awesome, dude.
Look,
it was awesome.
I didn't know what to expect from this, dude.
Okay.
I was
The best
literally
10
texting
minutes.
Ian, and he's like, "How's the movie?" I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get
Who's
through this
Ian?
if it stays like this."
Who is Ian?
Guest of the show,
Former
friend of the
guest
show,
and a friend of
Ian.
yours. Explain these people.
He's
You know what I mean?
he's a friend of the show. He's a friend of the show.
He is. He's been on the Mandalorian episode and Jack Ryan both episodes. Sorry about that one. But dude, Tristan, I understand why. Like, I understand maybe it was a little confusing for you just because they didn't explain a lot what's going on. But if you
Now,
watch,
in fairness, if you've seen the first one, you don't really need any explanation.
Okay, but
That's
you should
the
have
point,
watched the
'cause
first one if we're watching the second one, though.
That's-
Yes, I was planning on it.
that's
and
why
then ran
they
out.
didn't explain anything and they went super fast with it because they assumed you seen the first one. The first one they
Yes,
spent like
and
30
that's
minutes explaining that this is a suicide squad. You're implanted. You all have a reason to want to be free, so you guys are trying to be free. If you disobey me, I'm gonna blow you up, right? Spent like 30 minutes to explain that. This movie, fucking 3 minutes, 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
She said,
It was right, yeah, it just went right into
literally,
it.
they grabbed Michael Rooker, they put the thing in his neck, and they said,
Dude.
"Fucking rubber, killing you." Like that was it.
I went through a whirlwind in that first 10 minutes, man. Holy shit, dude. My notes were
Yeah.
just bam, bam, bam. First one, I was like, dude, this movie's starting out with Michael Rooker already. Dude, it's going to be fucking awesome. Then I said, bro, the
Sorry, is that
weasel
the
goes...
actor?
Yeah, the weasel goes fucking crazy,
Dude,
bro.
Weasel is awesome.
The weasel was awesome. And then I said, no!
Bro,
the weasel.
The Weasel
I know,
killed.
I know. You had some mixed. You had to have had some mixed emotions too with Pete Davidson in there, dude.
Dude, I didn't think
care.
he died that quick. I thought that he was actually a character.
They
No,
advertised
I
him.
did too.
They advertised him so much in the trailers for this
I
movie.
know.
They kept showing Pete Davidson
Yeah.
only for him to get murked. That was awesome.
I was
He
waiting
was
for him
the
to come
second
back.
one.
Yeah, dude.
I knew
God.
Eli. I saw that and I was like, Eli must have been celebrating. This
Oh,
man was
no, I didn't.
popping champagne when Pete Davidson was out of the
No.
movie. Right
Honestly,
away.
dude, I was just waiting for him. I was honestly looking forward to him like making it up to me, like actually like to be being good in something. I was gonna change my mind, but
He
then he
wasn't
died.
bad for what he had.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
he was
wasn't
fine.
bad.
I mean, he wasn't the weasel.
Dude, the Weasel killed 23 children. Like this, the introduction to this motherfucker is crazy. He's licking the window like he's trying to lap up the Windex.
I know,
And this dude
dude.
is licking a window, and then he tells you, "What the fuck is that?" Like
I-
John Cena had
I'm
interest. Looking at the Weasel.
They're like, oh yeah, They're like, he's a werewolf. They're like, this is a fucking werewolf.
Well, that's a little bit later.
What the
Well,
fuck?
just like when John Cena goes, "What is that?"
Dude, I
When he's
feel
in the
so
cage,
bad
bro.
Dude, I feel bad for future you guys because the Weasel's making my top 50 at the end
You
of the
think
year.
he's not
baby.
making mine?
Oh hell yeah!
Honestly, dude.
Weasel for top character.
Dude,
Oh,
when Pete Davidson started spazzing because he thought the Weasel was a werewolf, or when
comedy.
they said the Weasel's a dog, he said, "What kind of fucking dog is that?" It was awesome, bro.
the one dude was like, that's an Albanian something. I was like, what?
Albanian
Dude.
guard dog. I said, "What the fuck?"
I was like, they're making up breeds right
And
now.
then instantly, bro, the fucking they drop and the Weasel drowns. The Weasel drowns.
Hey, let's not forget. Hold on. We also get our boy Kovac in this movie. He wasn't in the first
Dude.
one, was he?
Yes,
Yes, he was.
He was?
He sucked
Yes.
in the first
Oh.
one, though. He was so much better
Did
in
he?
this one.
He
Okay,
was amazing
good.
in this one.
Because he was awesome in this movie.
Dude.
I loved him. And I was like, dude.
Kovacs goes, "No one checked if the fucking Weasel can swim." And Waller looks so... Dude, that whole scene was awesome. Waller just looks so fucking pissed. He's sitting there at HQ looking at the Weasel drowning. And she goes...
Dude,
She just goes, "Continue with the mission."
dude, We had the Weasel, and we had Michael Rooker with a long blonde
That
wig,
shit
dude.
looked
That
gross.
was dude. Okay, and then we got the dude spazzing when his arms come up and they're shooting his arms. Dude,
Weird.
Dude,
that was hilarious. Dude.
That's just Buggy the Clown from One Piece, bro. He was doing like that dude was trying to do like the finger dancing, you know, when you start doing the rectangles with your fingers.
Oh my gosh.
That was, dude.
Hey,
that whole intro was just godly, dude.
I have to point out my favorite line from the intro probably was when they were like, "Oh, what's like who are you?" He's like, "I'm TDK." And he's like, "Your name's letters?" And what's his face? He goes, "All names are letters, dickhead," but like with his accent. I was like, "Yo, son." Like it's for true. But like
what I thought was gonna happen, bro.
Go ahead.
Was I thought the whole first squad was gonna die, right? And I was like, word. And then they're gonna send Harley Quinn and whoever else back, and they're gonna send a second squad. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Suicide Squad
2. 3. Oh man, dude, that was.
Dude, when my man detached his arms, I was like, "What is going on?" Then he started shooting. He's over there spazzing on the ground. I was losing my mind, dude. I was like, after the Weasel, I was out of it, dude. That was a perfect first 10 minutes, man. Tristan, you're crazy for not liking it, man. That was possibly some of the best 10 minutes of cinematic history.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying it was like so weird to me. Like I didn't. I could never have expected that.
No one, dude.
I couldn't either.
We couldn't either, man. Like the first,
you saw the first one and you were like surprised by all this.
Yes. The first one was silly. Like that was actually outrageous. That whole section.
The Weasel, bro. That's crazy.
The Weasel, dude.
Oh,
the Weasel was fucking awesome, dude.
So after everyone gets slaughtered and Harley gets captured,
and Kovac
gets away. Well, he ran away. He got away, but Harley got captured. Yep. She gets given a javelin by some jabroni, javelin man, I think.
Javelin boy, yeah.
I think his name was literally the Javelin.
Okay.
Yes.
You remember more than I do about him. So they cut to Squad B, the real heavy hitters, the real unit, not the fucking whatever that was.
Weasel and friends.
I can't wait for the Weasel to come back.
Dude, I can't even do this episode, man. I just keep picturing his bug eyes just looking in every which way.
Dude, when he was licking the window during their introduction, he's like,
Hey man, that's who we need is the bad guy from Never Back Down.
I was just about to say, can we get the Weasel and Never Back Down 4?
So we get the introduction to the actual Suicide Squad, not this bullshit that we got. Dude. And we get we get Bloodshot, which is just Will Smith's character.
Yeah.
but not. I was like, holy shit, they're just running it back with them. Like,
is that pretty much what Will Smith's character was?
Will Smith was literally Deadshot.
They literally gave him the same.
Shot.
He was Deadshot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
god. Here's the best part. They gave him the same exact introduction as Will Smith. He said, he's deadly with anything in his hands. He could kill. And I was like, oh my god, they're really doing it. And then they made it a bit, and that was the great part.
Yep.
When they got to Peacekeeper, and they go, he's deadly with anything in his hands. And Adrian's just like, yo, what the fuck?
Dude, they even like to a T too, because he had like a daughter that he's trying to impress.
I thought the daughter.
Dude.
I was like, oh my god, this is just Bloodshot again. But then the daughter hated him instead. That was the bit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, because like in the first one, Deadshot had a daughter that he was trying to keep safe because he loved her a lot, right? And in this one, Bloodshot just fucking hates his daughter. He's like, go away.
You're not even a good criminal.
Like they actually made it like they called back to the first one perfectly. Again, the two characters I said that I wanted back were Diablo and Deadshot. That's it.
Yeah, I for sure wanted Diablo back. I just want
Diablo
Will Smith
could have came back. Diablo,
dude, I know. Dude, Diablo was the best character in the first one, man.
They developed him so well. Like Diablo was actually good. So by the end, when Diablos, I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
But
no, I even wrote. I said that we need him back, man. He was so good. Could we get Diablo and the Weasel, and that's
Buddy
it?
cop movie.
Right
Weasel.
along 3.
Diablo goes, Weasel man, I'm gonna set you on fire. Go run in. He sets the Weasel on fire. Weasel runs in.
Oh my god, he walks out. That man fucking crazy, man. He fucking loco.
So, shit. We get introduced to Shark Boy, which he's Shark. Like, I don't know that man's
Sylvester
name.
Stallone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Anale was awesome.
Sure, dude.
Nom
whatever,
Nom Shark.
whatever you called him.
Yeah,
Anale was
Yeah,
awesome.
Nom Nom was
dude.
cool.
Nom Nom was dope.
So we also have Black Peacekeeper and White Bloodshot.
Yep.
We get Polka Dot Man.
What does he do? Shoot polka dots at people?
Yes.
I wrote down instantly. I said Polka Dot Man's a pussy.
Why?
Polka
Dot Man was dope.
That's disrespect, man. Polka dot man was awesome.
Dog. His powers was the fucking Skittles taste of rainbow commercial. Dude, what's your powers? You ever seen that Skittle commercial where they're getting infected with Skittles?
Dude, I love that he had to fucking make everything his mom to fucking shoot the polka dots at, man. That's awesome.
And then we
Bro,
get
whoever that actress was that played his mom, what a role to pick.
Mega Karen.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened at this point, but I literally just wrote down, there's my fucking man Weasel. I don't know what
man.
happened.
Well, no, that's because what you did was you did it a little bit out of order when you were recapping.
Oh
Because
yeah,
originally they did the B
beach.
squad on the beach.
Yeah,
and
and
they
then
were
the
like,
intros.
"Oh, here's what happened before that."
Yeah, sorry. Oh man, and then we get Ratcatcher, which the girl ends up being pretty cool and important, surprisingly.
She was a good character.
She was okay. I don't know. I liked her power. I didn't really care for her as a character, but
She was
I thought she was
just there to
entertaining.
make the Bloodsport cooler.
but what sport?
but dude, Jotunheim, bro, we were playing God of War 4 this
Dude,
whole time.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Oh man, and then
Wait.
so why'd you? Fuck you.
No, hold on. No. Before we get too far,
Oh my god.
when they're introducing the real squad and they're walking through and Peacekeeper's like, he's like, if this beach was covered in dicks and I had to eat every one of them for freedom, I would do it.
Dude, that was a great line.
Here's
but the
how I
problem is
know
they
you
put it in
don't
the
watch
fucking
the shit.
trailer.
It was in the fucking trailer, dude. That's how
I
you know you don't watch the
know.
shit.
No, I
Dude,
know it was in the trailer. I knew it was in the trailer when I heard it. I still loved it.
I didn't. It was funny the first two times.
I agree. Yeah, I liked the line. I thought the line was good. It's just they ruined it by putting it in the trailer.
That's why Mad Men do what they
And
do.
after
Like,
that,
come on.
and after they save Kovacs, which, by
Eh.
the way, he's not Rick Flag. He's Kovacs.
Yeah, that's not Rick Flag.
Are you saying you didn't like the scene where it was Bloodshot versus Peacemaker?
No, I like that. I said after that. I just said after.
Yeah, after that. Well, yeah, you said after.
Yeah,
that,
after
but
they
that was a
save him
good
and they
scene.
kill all the good guys.
Which is awesome. That's when the lull starts. Right there, boom,
Yep.
it starts.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, that part right there, I get what you're saying.
Because after they get Kovacs is when they cut to Harley with the Mexican brother or
Yeah.
Guatemalan or whatever the fuck they are, Venezuela or something, and he's just horny. He wants to fuck Harley in the ass, and then,
So he does.
then Harley doesn't fuck him in the ass. Like, let him fuck her in the ass.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they did. And then she
Well,
killed him.
actually, he did. That's right. And then she
Yeah.
killed his ass, and then she gets put into prison, and then
Yes.
the Suicide Squad goes to the bar, and that's where I started. enjoying
Yeah.
it. And that's where they got me
Yeah.
back when they started
That
getting
was a
drunk
good
in the
time,
bar, and Peacekeeper said, "Where's one for the rat?"
Oh, yep.
And they started getting lit, bro. It just started getting the shimmy in the club. He said, I was like, oh
Polka
man.
Dot Man. Polka Dot Man was going crazy with all his mom.
And after that, I literally wrote down, just give me a buddy cop movie with Kovacs, Cena, and Idris.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Honestly, dude.
Oh,
agreed.
Those are my
hold
three
on.
favorite characters in the movie.
I absolutely agree.
I don't really like John Cena. I mean, Peacekeeper was cool. I just couldn't get over the fact it was John Cena.
Hey, man, you gotta get over that at some point, dog. It was pretty. He did some
I got over it. I got over it with the role he played.
It took a long time.
I was gonna talk about that later, but because John Cena, man, kind of as an actor so far, I very much enjoyed him in this role. If he's in this kind of role where he's just bullshitting the whole time and just making ridiculous, outlandish jokes, I'm a fan of it.
But he was still very much Cena, though. Like, he was still very much John Cena. That's probably the biggest issue. But here's the fucked up part. This is gonna make you really pissed off. I heard that role was made for Batista.
That wouldn't have surprised me.
You just heard my soul leave my body.
Dude, that would have been so...
That would have been... This would actually have been a 9 out of 10 movie.
I don't know, though.
Batista's gonna be in the next one. Just watch.
Johnson did so well, though.
He did.
He did good. It's just, dude, Batista would have been awesome.
Honestly, some of these lines that Cena delivered, I'm not sure I would have had the same appreciation from Batista.
Well, it's just a different charisma.
It is, but also, like, for now, it's still a little bit of that shock value from John Cena, in a sense, which makes it all the better for me.
See, none of that's for me, because I watched Total Divas for the first 2 seasons, and John Cena's just a weirdo, so...
that's fair.
He's for sure a weirdo if you, like, didn't know. Like, he's actually pretty funny. Like, he watches, like, anime and shit. He made his finisher a punch for a while because he watched One Punch Man, which is, like, word.
Oh, the lightning one?
Shut the fuck up. Eli, what he did was, this is his finisher, by the way. He would cross his arms right over his chest like Wakanda Forever. He'd go, and then he'd punch him and he'd win.
Stupid.
Wrestling fucking sucks sometimes.
Hey, man, you guys watch that, not me. So
yeah, so that happened.
I had a note.
All right, go for it.
I had a note I was gonna bring up a minute ago, but then we got distracted.
Oh no! If you're calling back to some bullshit again, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you.
No. This is not that bad. My man Kovac, I thought looked like, I don't know if he got smaller or he just looked smaller because he was next to Idris and John Cena, but he just looked small in this movie. Like, after watching Altered Carbon, I was like, why does he look so small?
It was Cena.
You better power up that slap though.
I was reading an article on Reddit about this, and he said, man, why the fuck am I even trying, dog? Like, he's like, dude, I bulked for this and I hate it because I'm just gonna go out there and stand next to Cena and he's just gonna be fucking giant and shit. And he said that, and he said on top of that, there's a scene with Cena running around in his tidy whities with the biggest penis you ever seen in movie history. And it's like, he's like, what am I supposed to do with that, man? He's like, I just don't fucking, man, I wish I could be buffer.
Dude is awesome, though. I love Kovac.
Oh, man. So that was great. Harley, we're back to Harley. Harley gets this dumbass Venezuelan guy. I'm going to call him Venezuelan until I get corrected otherwise by the comments on YouTube. He says, how many people are coming? She goes, 69. He goes, how did you get that many people here? He goes, hey, man. Yo, like, she's working you. She goes, gotcha, dumbass. I was like, dude, she really said gotcha.
Jesus.
I'm not so sure that Margot Robbie isn't actually, like, legitimately crazy. Yeah,
she plays the role very well.
She plays the role very well. That's really what it is. But at the same time, maybe she plays the role too well.
But to be fair, she's the only live-action Harley Quinn ever. I checked it beforehand. It's actually surprising me that they haven't tried this character more, because I feel like Harley Quinn's very beloved in the fandom.
100%, dude. 100%.
It's like she's like a tortured soul.
True.
So
yeah,
so many stories you could use that with too, like what we're getting now with the separating from Joker storyline, or it could have a storyline where she is with Joker, she's getting beaten up all the time. Like, it's so much, but I think,
or especially with all the Batman movies they've done, and especially when they've had Joker in some of these Batman movies, Never Harley Quinn.
I think they're just trying to go too
Yeah.
serious and Harley's too silly. But I also think they don't want to cover domestic abuse in movies a lot. Which a lot of Harley's characters getting domestically abused by Joker, period.
I
Yes.
also don't want to see that Joker because I don't like Jared Leto's rendition of him.
Different Joker.
I know. I'm just saying because with this Harley Quinn, we'd get that Joker.
Picture Joaquin with this Harley.
Yeah. That would be insane, actually.
Heath
Just
Ledger.
mental illness and crazy.
That'd
Dude,
be
Heath
great.
Ledger and this Joker would be amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would like to see a dark
Like-
Harley Quinn, even just like a really
Yeah.
like either like deranged and like beaten down. Like there's so many places you could go with, but maybe sooner or later. But Margot is Harley until she decides to hang up her boots with that.
No, that's for true.
I wrote down Kovacs is way better in this movie than the last one. In the last one,
Yep.
we talked about it. Last one, he was just generic soldier boy, and this one,
you don't even remember he was in that.
yeah, this one he's just fucking Kovacs, which is perfect. Like,
Yeah,
let
He's
that
awesome.
Give him a chance.
let Joel Kinnaman do his thing. That dude's a beast. Like
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
fantastic.
They gave him a chance this time.
he's gonna get a bunch of roles now. Like I think off of this,
I
he's gonna
hope
start
so,
getting
dude.
roles.
I hope
hope
so
so.
because did the first Suicide Squad? I think the first Suicide Squad came out after Altered Carbon.
No,
No,
It came out in
First Suicide Squad
2016.
was like 2016. Yeah,
So was the first season of Altered Carbon.
I thought it was 2018.
No, the first season of Altered Carbon was like 2016.
it would have been close then. They came out the same year.
Yeah,
I think Suicide Squad came out in August. So unless you got a date, I don't know. It was a
I
summer
don't remember
movie.
off the top of my head, but it was
yeah.
similar timeline.
But yeah, man, that's excellent. Kovacs did great. Cena turned heel.
Oh,
Sharkman is Sharkman. He was doing sharky things.
I was so sad when Kovac died.
Dude,
That sucked, dude.
I was
I was so
pissed.
upset.
I was like, damn, man. Like, you couldn't let him rock, dude. Like, you couldn't
was
just
so
let him stay.
good.
And I was,
Also,
God damn.
not to go back to it, but Altered Carbon started in 2018. I was right.
What the?
Yep. Sorry, dude.
Dumb bitch.
But yeah, when they killed Kovacs, dude, I was pissed, dude. I was like, dude, first the Weasel, now Kovacs, man. Like, who's gonna be left for Suicide Squad 3?
That's
Luckily,
that's when I wrote down. They killed my two favorite characters.
yeah, same. Me too. Yeah, and Diablo's gone too. Oh man.
Look, that was so rough. I gotta real fast. You guys are gonna slap me for this one again. My favorite,
Dude.
my favorite scene / bit in this whole movie was, and you guys may be mad because they gave this one away in the trailer as well, but it was when they went to rescue Harley, and she like gets to the taxi and sees them running across, and she goes, she's like, "Hi guys, what are you doing?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we were gonna come rescue you." And she's like, I can go back in the building so you can do it, even though everyone's dead. And I thought that was hilarious.
I thought it was funny that Idris was already like 3 steps up the building.
He had to climb down. They're about to snipe the poor Mexican maid as well.
Yeah, he had like the 3 slowest steps ever too to get up to that building.
He goes, man, what
Oh,
the
honestly.
fuck? Good shit.
Oh, that was a good time.
Shout out Easy. Yeah, so Cena turns heel. They start fighting. I was hoping Kovacs is gonna get that dub because I would rather have
Mhm.
Cena die than Kovacs. And then
Same.
fucking Cena kills him. I said, son of a bitch. Polka
Yeah.
Dots finally shows his powers. Skittles commercial, like I said. I wrote down. I don't know why I wrote this down. I think I was just fucking bull tired at this point. So I said, well, if you're gonna hire the Suicide Squad number 2, why don't you hire the Suicide Squad number 1? Will Smith and Diablo. God rest their soul. So
Yeah, that's facts. Even though Will Smith ain't dead, but
yeah, well, I mean,
He's
we
just
don't know.
gone.
Is Diablo
Yeah, well,
dead?
yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe, allegedly,
Maybe.
Yeah.
according to the allegations.
Yes.
Like, allegations.
Idris with the floor breaking was so good. He goes, "Oh,
That
I'm
was cool.
good. Fuck. I'm good. Fuck." Until he finally gets to white Bloodshot. And we finally
Yep.
get the battle of Black Peacemaker versus White Bloodshot. And
Yep.
that big dicking they did, man. Idris was right. The smaller bullet, dude, broke through the big bullet and it hit him in the heart.
Well, it was Tina that said smaller bullets.
Well, then something happened. I don't
I
fucking
don't remember.
They must have swapped
Cena
bullets or
in
something.
Yeah.
well, no, yeah. At the beginning, Cena was talking about smaller bullets, and then in the end, Idris got him with the smaller bullet.
Was that like when they're introing everybody?
Yeah.
No, that was when they were killing everybody in the camp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the moral words
No,
of
actually, no, it was when they were introing.
Okay,
He
I was
like,
gonna say because
Oh, he was like, he does the same thing as me, and he was like, yeah, but I do it better.
yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was because at that point I was still laughing my ass off from the Weasel and I wasn't paying attention to a goddamn thing they were saying, dude.
in the moral words of Rush Hour 1, my daddy caught a bullet. So so also I was thinking while watching this, I was like, why do I know the name Bloodshot? Because they made a movie 2 years ago called Bloodshot with Vin Diesel.
Yes, they did.
Why would
What
you
was that
And
about?
Diesel.
Yeah.
He has 10 vape pens. But why would you make a movie about
Oh.
Vin Diesel Bloodshot and then have another Bloodshot within 2 years? Come on, man.
Because they're stupid.
And then I wrote down, it's a starfish. They gonna kill it.
Dude, Patrick was going crazy.
And then it's a
as-
giant Karen.
As soon as like the building exploded, you guys may have realized this earlier, but that was the moment that I knew what the javelin was for.
I didn't give a shit. 'Cause
I didn't either.
I told you,
I'm gonna be
it's
honest.
some fucking jabroni with a jab. Harley Quinn, despite being in this movie, was very not in this movie. Like, she very much took a backseat.
No, I very much agree.
And I don't know. I get why they did it because like they put her in the movie to get butts and seats, but then I don't get it because they killed everyone off.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I pretty
what's the
much,
point?
I feel like she was a much bigger part in the first one.
Absolutely. So they start fighting the thing, and then Harley fucking ass blasts it with the javelin, and then a bunch of rats eat that motherfucker, which was gross.
That was nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
And then the movie killed my two favorite characters. Why do I care anymore?
Yep.
Fucking.
They got Polka Dot Man too.
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean,
Fuck Polka Dot Man.
That was.
I mean, it was kind of funny, but I was still bummed about it.
Dude, he was
Not to
slaying
mention-
out.
Not to mention, I thought Anawe was dead. You know,
Stop
when he-
calling him that.
like,
It's
that's
nom
his
nom.
name.
It's nom nom.
It's and
Nom. I thought he was dead, and then he wasn't, so I was very happy.
it's friends.
Yeah, not food.
So, dude, they should have made that joke. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I wrote down a serious question. I said, "Are eyeballs actually just liquid with an outer layer of membrane?" That'd be fucking crazy. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
That was,
No, I'm pretty sure they are.
And then the movie ends. The only three people make it out of this movie. 4. I'm sorry.
4.
Sharky,
Yeah.
3 and a shark.
Idris,
Mhm.
Harley, and Rat Girl.
Well, and somebody else, but
Well, hold on a second there,
hell
brother.
yeah.
We
Hell
get the
yeah.
first. We get the first post-credit scene because there's 2 in this, and then they cut to the beach. And when I saw the
Hell
fucking weasel, I started
Hell
jumping up
I was like, no
and
way.
down. I said, "Oh hell yeah!" I was jumping up
Dude.
and down from my chair, screaming. I said, "The weasel is back, baby! You can't hold a good
Oh.
brother down." Weasel gets up and he goes, "Word!" It just runs away.
That
Oh my
and
God.
then
was awesome.
then we get our second post-credit scenes. Post-credit scenes number 2. Peacemaker didn't die. Because I knew that. Either I knew he didn't die, or I knew they were doing something else with John Cena because they already confirmed they're making a Peacemaker TV show
Yeah.
for HBO Max.
I did hear about that.
Oh, I didn't.
So
That's why I was wondering why he died.
yeah, I was like, oh, so it's gonna be a prequel, and then they said Peacemaker
Right.
didn't die. He's a pacemaker.
Peacemaker with the pacemaker.
Hell yeah! What else, dude? Here's how you redeem pacemaker, right? Or like I enjoy it more. He should have a gold chain that is a pacemaker, but the pacemaker has
Oh.
a peace logo on it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And it's actually connected to his heart. So he has the gold chain with the peace pacemaker, and he goes, "I'm the peace pacemaker."
The peace pacemaker.
Now that's awesome.
pacing the piece.
Dude, like I said, Kovacs, Joel Kinnaman puts in a hell of a performance. Idris,
Absolutely.
he did good because Idris never does bad. So that's it's just
No,
that's just for true.
It's just hard because he's not Will Smith. So
yeah, it's hard because you don't have the charisma of Willie. But Idris, he did his thing.
Yeah.
Can't hate on Izzy.
yeah, I like Idris.
Idris is just an action movie guy.
Margot, like we said, she is Harley Quinn at this point.
She's
Yeah.
The only
way
issue,
too good
she
at
could have been in the
troll. I
movie
don't
more.
like it. Yeah, agreed. I thought she was going to be in the movie a lot more.
Weasel, yo,
Hell yeah,
if we don't get a Weasel show, movie,
dude.
and or miniseries, y'all wasted potential.
No, honest to goodness, I want a whole miniseries of literally just the plane ride of all those guys to the fucking drop location where they're just bullshitting.
I want 23 shorts of each child the Weasel killed.
Oh my god, dude.
Just like the first one, I wanted parents to be like, "Oh man, I can't wait to go see my child in their room." They open up and the Weasel just eating their guts.
Whoa!
And then Weasel looks up, he's got blood all over his mouth.
Oh my god!
He runs out the window. They go, "Yo, what the fuck?"
It's like, blah, 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 blah. Can we get one where the Weasel goes to New York and he goes, "I'm walking over here."
They go, "You look at that big ass rat." It's a Weasel.
Weasel over here.
Weasel,
Said, "What you got over there, Weasel?" He said, "I got the gabagoo."
Weasel steals a whole ass pizza with his mouth. He goes, "Ah!" He starts running around. Shout out to the Weasel. Just give me a bunch of comedic shorts with the Weasel. That's all I want.
Or just hire us to make a Weasel mini show because we would do it. Please. It would be amazing.
It'd be awesome. We're the biggest The Weasel fan.
Yeah, Weasel. He was number one.
If you don't think the Weasel will be making a December appearance, you don't know us well enough.
Man, I feel like the
a
Weasel
fact.
was made for us, dude. Like, honestly, the Weasel.
Honestly, the Weasel embodies what we talk about here.
Oh, man.
Bunch of fucking stupid shit.
Like we said, man, the movie was good. It wasn't bad. The Weasel's awesome. Everyone killed it. The actors killed it. The script was better than the last one. James Gunn, he makes good movies. He made Guardians of the
It was
Galaxy.
actually a decent plot too. Like I didn't think there was gonna be any plot really, and then there was a half decent plot.
Oh, man. Like I said, 7. I'm sticking with the 7. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Dude, literally the minimum that this movie could have been was a 6 once I saw the Weasel
Dude.
and once I saw Michael Rooker and once I saw Kovacs.
Dude, Kovacs. Dude, they gotta revive. Dude, what if the Weasel goes and revives Kovacs?
Dude, the Weasel goes to heaven.
The Weasel gives him a heart. He says, "Weasel."
Dude, that could be the whole plot of the third one. The Weasel goes to heaven, saves Kovacs, then goes down to hell, saves Diablo.
Dude.
That'd
Yes.
be awesome.
Come on.
All right, we
He
gotta.
goes
That's
down to
the
hell.
plot of the Weasel movie, son. That's the
Yeah.
Weasel's own movie.
Diablo says, "What the fuck is this rat doing down here?"
He goes,
Somebody gotta
what is
clean
this
this
giant
shit.
rat?
It's a rat.
Oh, man. We gotta wrap this up, dude. At least they're fun. Hey,
Rap
man.
these.
Shout out to everyone, man. Y'all are beautiful people, dude. Shout out to the Weasel, because, man, throw it up, Weasel gang. Oh, man, dude. We've been the Binge Boys, bro. My name's been Enrique.
I'm Eli.
Tristan.
All right, guys, and say it with me on 3. On 3, but not really 3. And we want you to remember the Weasel.
That Binge Bois.
Fuck you, dude. Weasel.
Got you.